Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, and in this episode I will be going through and journeying with Umbreon and Espeon to the Great Glacier. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Enter card is finally complete. Spike and the team are leaving for an adventure into the unknown to the Great Glacier. Here we go. Are you ready to go to the Great Glacier? Navigating the Great Glacier will probably make for a long trip. I don't think we'll be coming back to town for quite a while. You sure you're ready? Alright then, let's get everybody up here and get this party started. Are you ready to see us create an entrance to a brand new dungeon? We're going to summon you a Magna Gate. We're finally going to see it. The perfected entrance to a dungeon. It does seem somehow amazing. I'm quite excited. Espeon, how's it looking over there? I'm fine here. Everything is ready to go. Alright. Everybody stand back. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So this is an entrance to a dungeon summoned by the Enter cards. So this is the Magna Gate. Yes, we did it at last, Umbreon. Now we'll finally be able to get there. To the Great Glacier. We've summoned the Magna Gate. All we need to do now is to step into the light and be whisked away to the dungeon. There's going to be lots for us to record in there, so we'll go on ahead. But be careful, the Magna Gate will close after some time, so don't stand around. Got it. Time to go, Espeon. I know. I hope you'll all join us soon. Alright, we should get going too. Everyone, be careful out there. Dunsparce, I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring back for me. When you get back, please tell me all about the Great Glacier. Huh? Why am I crying? That's strange. I was planning to see you all off with a smile, so why am I? Dunsparce. Dunsparce. There's no reason to cry, Dunsparce. Dunsparce, you go to the Great Glacier. What? Emolga. And you'd better have the kind of amazing journey that you'll never forget. Have a thrilling adventure and then come back here to paradise. I want you to burn every single sight and sound into your memory. And come back as an even greater Pokemon. You guys, please look after Dunsparce for me. Emolga. Emolga. No, Emolga, you can't do this. Oh, damn. Didn't I equip him with a Joy Scarf? I did, right. Have the best adventure ever, and come back to me. You did a good thing, kid. You had this plan from the start. Cheer up, Emolga. Let's go. You can spin the V-wheel. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Isn't Dunsparce like level 6? Where are we? Is this the dungeon? The one they made by manipulating the ley lines with the Enter cards? It's so dark, I can't really see a thing. Oh, I hear voices that way. Doesn't that sound like Umbreon? Great, but which way is that way? This way. Just follow me. It's dark, so watch your step. So you all made it. I had trust issues there because of what happens in the wormhole with Dusk Noir in Explorers, but they were never going to pull that trope again. But Emolga, Dunsparce, it's still hard to believe that Emolga stayed behind like that. I know, to pull a move like that at the very last moment, it just wasn't fair, you know. But you probably had no choice but to do it like that, and that's why. I see. So in the end it was Emolga who stayed behind in Paradise. Of course we had no choice but to leave someone behind, but it is sad, isn't it? Yeah, but we We have to make Amolga's decision mean something. Yes, I know. If he wants me, well, all of us, to have a good adventure from back in paradise. We have to respect that wish of his, and look forward now, not back. I suppose you're right. I'm sure Amolga would be mad if he saw us all just moping around here. That's definitely true. So let's look ahead and see what lies in front of us. We've all got to be in this together and make this adventure a success. Umbreon, isn't that? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's the entrance to Telluric Path. So everything has gone just as we predicted it would. And now, what lies ahead is a real deal, everyone. We are about to enter a mystery dungeon, and what's more, since we created this one by forcefully twisting the ley lines about, there's no telling what degree of mysteriosity this dungeon might have. We don't know what might happen in there. Let's all be on our guard. Got it. The only other thing I'm worrying about now is those Pokemon who attacked you two before, Umbreon. Do you think they might come so far as to attack us all here? Yeah, that's right. Now that you've left Post Town, they might come after you again. I wouldn't worry about that. The dungeons created by using the Enter cards are quite special. Unless someone used the exact same set of Enter cards to get here, there should be little chance of anyone finding us. Is that right? Then I guess we've got nothing to worry about, huh? And according to my calculations, once we make it through this dungeon, we should find ourselves beyond the crevices and before the Great Glacier. We'll need to split into two parties. Spike, your group will be one party, and everyone left over will make up the second party. You can always change party members at the entrance to the dungeon. So, take care of the selection for us, would you, Spike? Don't know how long it will take us just to get past the crevices, but let's do our best. Yep. I have to do my best for myself and for Amolga. By my calculations, once we get through this dungeon here, we should come out just beyond the crevices at the base of the glacier. We'll have to be tough, but we can do it. Let's go. Would you like to head into the dungeon? Edit party. Do you want Espeon? Or do we want Umbreon? That Dark probably has better coverage, right? Let's go. Okay. There we go. Gonna say I had to have a couple of twos at least, surely. Just as HP it went up by one. There we go. Might as well explore the dungeon as best we can. There we go, that'll have to do. Electro ball. Go on then, why not? Ba 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 ba. Sorry. Do 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 do. Bang. Right, that's that. I felt like we was in this floor for a long time considering the size of the floor. There's not much to it. Oh, for God's sake. Right, max elixir is extremely important for moving forward. Nice. Bang. It'd be nice to make it flinch, but don't matter. Okay, some of them pretty tough, but there we go. Level up. Oh, we can learn a new move. Not letting double team, screw that. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. No, okay, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. That'll do. Oh God. So these are some beefy floors. There we go. Oh, Verizian new move. Magical Leaf is boring, there we go. Verizian should get some good stats. She is a legendary at the end of the day. God. Okay. We got some strong. Can't be affording it to go down. Why would you do that? Oh, now you suffer a torment. Helping Hand is brilliant, but for God's sake, stop missing. Oh my god. At least we know where the stairs are. We ain't gonna rush though. No static. No, that's wrong. You're wrong. Go on then. Why not? Ding 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 ding. Yep, off you go, mates. Ow. You do that. Right, there we go. So Umbreon's gonna full level up. That'll do. So we run out of PP, we've got plenty of max elixirs. Get some pretty solid experience regardless. There we go. Welcome to the Wild Wild West. You do that. Oh, you missed. Some more max elixirs. I think I'm fighting enough to just move on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, you do that. Oh, we got like a steel key or something. Let's put the fries in the bag, bro. I just accidentally screwed him over from going. That's my bad. I didn't mean to make Virizion not go. I was meant to move diagonally, it didn't work. Come on. Don't mind that. Electro ball. 50 flat's not bad. What have I done that for? Did not mean to do that. If I need to use max elixirs, I will. Depends how deep this rabbit hole goes. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, fine. That's not very nice. Screw it, go on. Could have fought that sand isle, but it's fine. We're just going to keep on going. Might be able to squeeze in the next dungeon as well. That's sand. Do have a few fighting types, that's not great. You do that. Keep it going. How many max elixirs do we have? Quite a few. At the end of the day, I've got plenty, so that's not great. Right. No, don't make him suffer a torment. We'll pick up another max elixir. This dungeon is very helpful. For these lot, I've used a few moves as well, but it is what it is. Why would you do that? Now's not the time to do that. Oh, actually he's leveled up before us. That's actually fine. We're doing a hell of a lot in this dungeon, so... They're very nice. And there we go. 2, 1, 2. No, 1 on defense as well. Spatak and Spiduff. I think that'll do. That was like 4 or 5 Pokemon in that area alone. We're going deep. At least finding the floor straight away, so we know where the end goal is. Try and collect some more max elixirs. Can't go wrong with collecting them. Okay. For God's sake, die. Screw it. See if we can paralyse it, that's fine. See ya. That'll do, bit of extra experience. 10th floor. These guys are probably using quite a lot of moves as well. Yeah, a lot of fighting types for Umbreons first is not great. Espeon would have worked better clearly, but it is what it is. Take the Moolah. It's a whole lot of spending money. There we go. Nice, that's a big increase. That'll probably do. There we go, 10 floors in. Whew. I would like to save, yes. Here's the Great Glacier. Is this? Are we outside? Whoa, everything's covered in ice. The mountain, I can see it. You're right, the giant peak in front of us now must be the Great Glacier, and there are other huge mountains all around it. It's a mountain of ice, isn't it? Yes, it's the glacier. At last, that has to be it. Right in front of us, the mysterious mountain of legend. The mysterious mountain? That's right, it's also called the Mysterious Mountain, and it's in that glacier that we'll find it. The Great Crystal. What's going to happen as soon as we get that crystal? I wonder. Everyone look at this. Countless huge crevices, and even more glaciers behind us. Umbreon, we've done it, we've made it across, just as we calculated, across the Great Crevice. We did it, Espeon. I know, Umbreon, it was all worth it, but our journey is still just beginning. You're right. The reason this glacier is also called the Mysterious Mountain is because everybody says mysterious things happen around it. The details are all wrapped in mystery, but maybe that includes things like making objects levitate. In other words, I've got to believe that the great crystal that can make things float is right there in that glacier. It would be amazing, that's for sure. So all your years of research have convinced you it must be here, huh? If only that were true, but I'm afraid not. Hey Espeon, it's not funny. I'm sorry. Of course, we did do research and we did gather all the information we could, but I'm afraid there's not a single shred of evidence to confirm Umbreon's theory. It's all just rumours and hearsay. Nothing more than fairy tales. What? Well, no one knows the truth, so of course there's no evidence. Who needs evidence and proof? Rumours and hearsay. That's good enough for me. That's where true mystery and intrigue lie. Don't you think so? Huh? And here I was thinking you were just some stuffy researcher, Umbreon, but in fact you're no less of a dreamer than any of us adventurers. Well, we won't be outdone. This is getting exciting. Alright, let's go folks, we're off. We don't know what kinds of enemies might be waiting, and we don't know what we'll find, but even so, we'll keep on going forward. Yeah! We want to deposit a lot. Let's get the special band back out. But. There we go. We've got a rock V-wave. Well, hopefully we don't have to worry too much about that. But anyway, let's save it. Right, I'll be back shortly. Well, we won't change anything in the video because I can pause it, but yeah. Alright, let's get back to it. We do need to deposit money, I forgot about that, just to play it safe. Also, get one reviver seed out as well, just in case. I feel like we're getting to that point. $19 max elixirs, Jesus, okay, right, let's go. Right, let's go. Do this dungeon and then boom. Don't know how huge mongus it's gonna be, but we'll give it a go. Bruce setting up toxic spikes, how dare you. Let's have a look around. Choose a fake out then. This is fun. It's like hardly any rooms. Oh, screw that, I'm not going back over there. That works. Gives a very nice. Oh, Cup-Chew. Gives a nice amount of experience as well. Rubbish. For God's sake, stop missing. The door is covered with ice, so we need a fire type Pokemon for that. Bang. What are you doing? Why are we just not pointing where we need to be pointing? There we go. Oh, we're not done. Oh, it's a mask. Of course. Spadef is down bad. That's not good either. Yeah, we just need to get out of here. We do not want to be poisoned. I mean, I have Petra Berry, but it's fine. Hail, that's not good. How's my health meant to go up now? Is he going to continue hailing now? Okay. There we go. We don't want to piss around in those floors, right? We can go exploring again. God's sake. Why are you wandering off for? What reason have you got for wandering off? Bro's just doing his own thing. Go over here, you twat. Okay, that'll do, screw it. We've been burned, sand, sick. Might as well make our way back. There we go. Bang. Nice. There we go. Level 23. A couple of level ups today. It's one of those things that was always going to happen. We might as well fight as much as possible. Of course, if things happen in a floor to make it a bit harder to do that, then it is what it is. Water sport doesn't help you, mate. Not genuinely. There we go. Right, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Could be worse. Oh, Jesus. The Elverizian leveling up around the same time now. Should be at least 3 2s. Yeah. Oh, hello, Chiesto. There we go. Fun. That'll have to do. Is there going to be anything around worth it? Because I'm not going to be fighting much, I don't think. Oh my god, get over here. You're wasting time. Okay, there's nothing else. That's another level up. Umbreon's got up 4 levels. Did start on 20, didn't they? Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Dragon Rage. See you later, pal. Quick attack. Dragon Rage. See you later, pal. I'm not going to rush if we don't need to. So if there's a Cubchoo grabbing money. Bang. There we go. Electro Ball. We've got plenty of Oran berries as well. Is this the one with the money? Yes, sir. You've got to be kidding me. There we go. Hell yeah. And again. Bang. That's not great. That'll do though. Quick attack. I'm using helping hand for it, now's not the time. So that is why we always use offensive moves. Yep. Let's keep it going. At least this floor. There was 10 in the Mirage, but we'll see. Another one of these floors, okay. Dead end? Yep, exact carbon copy of floor 2. Is this it? No. Oh damn. That'll do. Go on then. Why not? Okay, this is a big dungeon. And more hail. These are the kind of annoying floors you don't really want to get caught up too much in. It's not the kind of dungeon we want Pokemon to be on their own in. You must have 1 HP left. I've dealt 41 and defeated him, so... Get out of here. But no. We're still going. Am I going to have to pop a max elixir? I don't want to have to, but I might have to. Get out of here. There we go. To 24. Oh, hello. Yes. Screw that. Alright, next knockout should be Spike Up. There we go, it took a couple. But we got there. What is it, 2-1-2-1-1? No, 2-1-1-2-1. Oh no! That's not great. Are you genuinely stupid? Absolute idiot. Decides to go for the one doing absolutely no damage. Why are we using quick attack? For fuck's sake. Let's get out of here, Jesus Christ. We're going for normal type moves. Well, what's the point? Let them two do what they're doing. That's not great. Don't tell me you only have that left. Yeah, you could have used that since that's a dragon type move, you moron. We're still going. Right, I might have to pop a max elixir. I'll get to 15. If there's more floors than 15, then we're truly getting into a big part of the game. Because it really does just depend. But what are we doing? Why are we using Helping Hand? It's just not useful right now. Yeah, go on then. Boop-a-boo. Yep. Where's Bro going? I'm gonna have to leave him. Bang. Really? How are you allowed to let that happen? Oh, I should have just kept on going where I was going. Bloody hell, man. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Number on to 25. Get rid of that crap. Let's go. I was gonna say, Jesus. That's 2 dungeons done today. Oh, yep, save and continue. Get through these next cutscenes and then we're done. We've come pretty far in. Ah, Spike, over there. Could that be an exit? We might be out of here. Let's go check it out. Oh, the glacier is... The glacier is so close now. It's beautiful. The ice looks as clear as glass. It's kind of mysterious, huh? The way it reflects the light like that. We finally made it this far. We're almost there at last. But it looks like the worst is still ahead of us. What? You're right. There are huge crevices here too. They just go on and on. It doesn't look like we're going to find any easy route around them. Ugh, and just when we were getting close. I don't think any of us could make it across these crevices by jumping. What do we do now? Huh? Is that... There's a round mark here in the ground, though it's faint. It's like the ice was gouged out here. Hang on. Wait a second. This is the shape, the size. It's also... I know I've seen this somewhere. But where? Oh, that's it. But how could it be? Espeon, how's it looking over there? I'm fine here. Everything is ready to go. Alright. So someone has used enter cards here before. Everybody stand back. That's right, after they summoned the Magna Gate, the whirlpool of light that burst out of the ground, it left a mark just like this one. Could this really be? Huh? Spike? What is it? What? The Magna Gate's remains? Where? It's true, alright. I've no doubt a Magna Gate was summoned right here on this spot. The indentation is faint. Considering the appearance of the ice, it would seem this mark is quite old. It's a wonder you even spotted it. Espeon, this mark, anything come to mind when you look at it? Yes. Whoever it was used the standard set of enter cards, and the way they wielded the ley lines is not all that complicated. But if my estimates are correct, then their goal just has to be, it really is quite remarkable. It's going to be Keldeo. That's an early assumption, it's Keldeo. Should we try it? You know which cards to use here, don't you? Yes. Let's hope for success. Everyone, please step back for a moment. So there's going to be another dungeon using an enter card, and maybe another one within the glacier itself, like within the mountain. But we will see. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if there's 2 more dungeons, I'll do them tomorrow, of course. But... Right, it leads straight to the glacier. There's no doubt about it. The remains of this Magna Gate, this path was used to lead straight from here to the Great Glacier. What? But that means someone summoned a Magna Gate here and then made their way to the glacier. So that means someone came here before us? I can't say for sure. Maybe some Pokemon living around here used something like enter cards and used this as a path to get around the crevices or something. I don't know the answer, but perhaps this mystery will be cleared up if we also go to the glacier. Doesn't this light disappear after a certain amount of time? That's right. Let's hurry. Here we go, everybody. Onto the glacier. Do we get another dungeon, or... I really don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I would like to save the adventure, yes. Yep. Thank goodness. Looks like everyone made it in. If we keep heading in from here, we should end up at the glacier. Be on your guard, folks. Spike, you can decide who's going to go, right? We're counting on you. Right, let's store what we don't need. Right, Violent Seed is definitely for later on. Right, so we got a Max Elixir. We've got everything we basically need, so... Thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, and in the next episode I will be continuing and maybe also finishing the expedition to the Great Glacier. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.